This is Ghibli art. It's been all over social media lately and everyone seems to be obsessed with it. But what exactly is it? Well, it's literally just art from the famous Japanese animation studio Ghibli. If you don't know about them, they're responsible for some of the most iconic animated movies ever made, like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, The Wind Rises, and many more. These movies are not only loved by children, but by adults too, which is quite rare for an animation movie. They have also won countless awards, including an Academy Award, a Golden Bear, several Annie Awards, multiple Japanese Academy Awards, and much more. All their movies are beautifully hand-drawn, which in this day and age is quite unique. Most people don't know this, but before Hayao Miyazaki started making his own movies, he used to work at Toei Animation, and helped produce many classic anime shows and movies like The Little Prince Heidi Girl, In the Wilderness, and Lupin III. He worked there for over 10 years until he left in 1985 to start his own company called Studio Ghibli. The name Ghibli comes from the Italian word for a gentle breeze. And since then, Studio Ghibli has released 22 movies, all of which are masterpieces. Fun fact, one of their movies, Nausicaä of the Valley of the Wind, was actually the first movie to be produced by Studio Ghibli. However, it was produced a year before the studio was officially founded, so technically speaking it isn't a Studio Ghibli movie, but it is considered a spiritual predecessor to the type of films that they would go on to make in the future. The movie is also quite unique because it was based off a manga series written and illustrated by Hayao Miyazaki himself. Most of the movies that Studio Ghibli went on to make were original screenplays, though they did adapt a few books here and there. The general themes of Ghibli movies can vary, but they usually focus around coming-of-age stories, strong female characters, and environmentalism. Probably their most famous movie, Spirited Away, is the story of a young girl who enters the spirit world and must find a way to save her parents who have been turned into pigs. Another popular movie is My Neighbor Totoro, which is about two young sisters who move to the countryside and befriend a giant furry forest spirit. Then there's Princess Mononoke, which is an epic adventure about a young prince who becomes entangled in a war between the forest gods and a mining village. One of their last movies was How Do You Live, which was written and directed by Hayao Miyazaki. It is a coming-of-age story about a young boy who moves to the countryside and befriends a strange old man. This movie actually took 10 years to make and was originally set to be Miyazaki's final film before he retired. But due to popular demand, he went on to direct another movie called The Boy and the Heron, which is set to release sometime in July of 2023. The recent Ghibli art trend took off when a Redditor posted an image of Totoro, asking if anyone knew where to find a print of the artwork. It turned out that the print came from a gallery in Taiwan called A Momentary Lapse of Reason, which specializes in selling framed prints of famous anime and manga. The artwork featured in the post was from a Ghibli art book titled The World of Ghibli, a collection of over 100 pages of stunning artwork from various Studio Ghibli films. After the post went viral, other Reddit users began sharing images of Ghibli artwork they had collected over the years. Some pieces were from official Ghibli art books, while others came from unofficial sources. Regardless, the community couldn't get enough of it. The Ghibli art subreddit quickly gained popularity and now boasts over 400,000 members. Additionally, numerous Ghibli art Instagram accounts have gained significant traction. With the recent ChatGPT update, more people have become familiar with Ghibli art, and a growing trend has emerged on social media, people sharing Ghibli-style artwork of their loved ones. This trend continues to gain momentum, further solidifying the enduring appeal of Studio Ghibli's artistry. It's quite interesting to see how this trend started out of nowhere and blew up almost overnight. People seem to love the intricate detail and vibrant colors of the artwork. It really gives off that nostalgic feeling of watching a Ghibli movie as a kid. Personally, I think it's great that more people are discovering the beauty of Ghibli art. Hopefully, this will lead them to watch the movies as well. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you think of this trend? Have you watched any Ghibli movies? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.